Alright guys, back at it. HBO bends over yet again to Bob Arum's demands and his plans. Have you guys noticed the constant press behind the anticipation of a fifth fight between Manny Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez? I have not seen such vigor, such corporate pushing of a fight onto the fans as much as Jim Lampley and Max Kellerman are doing for Pacquiao Marquez 5. It's utterly fucking annoying to hear these two guys try and hype up a rematch that Marquez has repeatedly said he does not want to entertain. He does not want to entertain a fifth fight. And I think a lot of people don't want to see it. And, as much as I would like to see Bob Arum shit his pants when he finds out the pay-per-view numbers don't break a million, you know what I mean? I'd love to see him shit his pants over some shit like that. Because I think a lot of people do not want to see this fight. Let's be honest, we've seen 4 fights already. I've never seen a situation where we've seen 4 fights already. And there's no consensus on who's the better fighter from these two guys that are supposed to be boxing expert analysts. Fucking Jim Lampley cannot admit that Juan Marquez is the better fighter. In fact, this is exactly what he had to say, saying that Pacquiao and Marquez, both of them winning, creates interest for a fifth fight. This is what he had to say. Ridiculous. I'll go from here. They both look brilliant in their recent showings, but at the end of the day, it had always been the same thing with them. And I'm going to try and do a Jim Lampley here. Manny throws more punches and is a little bit busier. It tends to give him an advantage to win more rounds. Manny has slightly more power. Bang! 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 Bang with the left hand. Manny has more power and has knocked Marquez down. More than Marquez has knocked him down. How the fuck does that matter? Who got more knockdowns? The last I checked, one guy was landing on the canvas face first. So, it doesn't matter how many knockdowns you got when your boy's knocked out. That's as fucking much of a statement on a fight and a trilogy that can be made. And Manny Pacquiao, he's got to be his own man and say, you know what, I've moved on too. He's got to stop chasing Marquez. Not to mention Max Kellerman. Besides Jim Lampley's his fervor to see Manny Pacquiao revived and to see him victorious once again on a split decision versus Juan Manuel Marquez in a fifth fight. Despite all that bullshit, Max Kellerman is right up Bob Arum's ass, saying the same shit. That how come you don't want to fight Pacquiao? That's basically what he was saying. He was hearing Marquez constantly say, why should I fight Pacquiao? I knocked him out, and that's it. That's what he was saying. That win was for the Mexican fans, and I'm gonna move on, and whatever decision we make is gonna be the right one. And Kellerman just could not understand the fact that Marquez is done with the fight. He's done. He thinks he's done as much as he can versus Manny Pacquiao to prove he's the better fighter. And that's it. And fucking Jim Lampley has the nerve to say Pacquiao has more wins. Are you fucking serious? I know, okay, officially, alright. We're 2-1-1, right? But there's only one guy that's gotten knocked out in the fucking quadrilogy, and that's Manny Pacquiao. Not to mention, 2 of those decisions are highly controversial And there's a red flag on the third decision. That third fight, Marquez won hands down. I'm sorry. He won it hands down. The worst you could call it is a draw. Alright? So, hindsight is fucking 2020. And to me, Marquez has the edge on this whole fucking shit. I think he's clearly proven that he's got Manny Pacquiao's number. And it's just evidence in Manny Pacquiao's whole career, he's always had issues. As much as the hype would like to tell you that he's a better fighter, he's beating up bigger guys, he's gonna knock out Marquez, and every single time, the hype has just been proven to be bullshit over and over again. As soon as Marquez gets in the ring with Manny Pacquiao, and Pacquiao just keeps on running into Marquez's right hand. Eventually, what did you think would happen? And I'm not saying that I saw Marquez getting a knockout. No, I saw him winning a decision because that's basically what should have happened in the third fight, right? He's gonna outbox him and win a decision. Well, fuck. Marquez grew some fucking power, huh? And got the KO. And I say leave it at that. Let's not go any further into Bob Arum's master plan of staging a fucking, 10-fight series, on HBO. We don't need to see that shit. We just don't need to see it. Let me know what you guys think.